Turn right onto Linden Lane. Turn right onto Virginia Avenue. Then turn left onto Limerick Street.
This is a new sign. I'm excited to share this 4-part video of my 3rd annual drone trip to Maine in the Camden Classics Cup. It starts off with day 1 of the race, where I arrive at the Curtis Island Overlook to an amazing sight. In parts 1, 2, and 3, I cover the 2 days of racing and the parade of sails. In part 4, I give a recap on the past 3 summers there and a little bit about my sailing history. I hope you enjoy this video and will like and subscribe to my channel. And now for the Camden Classics Cup 2023.
Let's clap it up for Sea Chase and for all the it's been vessels to you on behalf of myself and my department and the town of Camden. I hope you guys have an awesome day.
And now a little bit about myself, how I became interested in sailing and eventually ended up packing up my drones and coming up to Maine to capture the beautiful sailboats at the Camden Classics Cup. As a child growing up on Long Island, with a father who loved sailing, who especially loved wooden sailboats, even building one that I was there for the launching of at Setauket Harbor at the age of just 14, I guess it would be natural that it rubbed off on me in some way. My father has been gone for almost 30 years, and I haven't sailed for more than that, but when I began this drone flying hobby of mine, I became interested in flying around sailboats. Where I live in Tennessee, there's a sailboat yacht club within 5 minutes of my house. But these sailboats are all pretty much under 30 feet in length. I love capturing them on a windy day, especially flying over their regattas. But when I saw this race in Maine advertised, in a town I never heard of, Camden, with over 90 sailboats in it, and some over 70 feet long with 3 masts, I knew I just had to go there. So I planned a 4-day trip to Maine, where I have now captured more than 25 amazing lighthouses, and the best for me is the Camden Classics Cup. I have fallen in love with this beautiful harbor town, and the sight of the sailboats all docked in front of Lymon Morse Marina gives me the chills. The first year I had an incredible flight where I captured amazingly beautiful huge sailboats racing around a buoy that was close enough from the shore for me to fly my drone out to. Last summer I wasn't as lucky since the larger sailboats were far out in the ocean, but did get some nice shots of the day sailor division. This year, on day 1 of the race, the most incredible sight was of the 90-plus sailboats with their sails up just outside the harbor, waiting to start the race. I got some great up-close shots that were really exciting to capture. And I even enjoyed flying around the youth regatta. On day 2 of racing, the Parade of Sail is an incredible event where the ships parade around the harbor with battle flags and some with cannons firing off smoke. The second day of the racing sadly was called due to not enough wind. As I found this out, I began to tear up from the disappointment of not being able to capture this race I drove all the way from Tennessee for. But then I realized how disappointing it must have been for the owners, the captains, and the crew of these sailboats. All in all, it was another great trip to Camden, and I did also capture 17 lighthouses this trip, 2 amazing bridges, a few beaches and harbors in just 5 days. Maine is becoming my new summer vacation tradition, and I'm sure I'll be back next July for the 8th Camden Classics Cup. I can't imagine a summer without it now. And now for a few pictures of my sailing history on the beautiful North Shore of Long Island.